This video is about the links between governance and management. It will cover what the terms mean and will use the context of sport and the Olympic movement to illustrate these keywords, governance and management. First, please pause this video and reflect a little bit about what governance means, what management means, and what key terms you will associate to each of them. So pause the recording and reflect for about 5 minutes. Governance is defined by scholars as a process in which an organization or network of organizations or systems steer itself, allocate resources, and exercise coordination and control. Another definition of governance is the exercise of power within an organization or system, which provides a structure through which these organization or system are controlled, directed, and regulated. Governance is therefore a framework under which organizations operate, overseeing the implementation of policies and defining the overall direction of an organization. Management is a process through which efforts of individuals within an organization are coordinated, directed, and guided towards the achievement of goals. Also, management is a process of getting activities completed efficiently and effectively through people. So it's idea to work together to achieve a goal. Management is frequently related to operational management. So there are 4 main functions, which are planning, organizing, leading, staffing, and controlling. Planning is a process of choosing goals and actions to pursue and then to identify which action to take and which resources to achieve those goals. Organizing is establishing who will work together to achieve the goals, what to do, how to do it, and who is to do it. Leading is about motivating and inspiring people through a vision and relevant communication to move towards the achievement of tasks and objectives. Staffing is recruiting the right people with the right skills at the right time within an organization. And finally, controlling is evaluating how well goals are being achieved, monitoring progress and evaluating the completion of tasks and goals using appropriate measures or indicators. Good governance implies that the policies and procedures that are in place are there to ensure the organization is run well. Governance is the management of management. Governance is perceived to be different compared to management because it is done at another level within organizations. However, is there a clear difference between governance and management within sport organizations? Are people in charge of both governance and management in sport? Please reflect on the practical application of governance in sport organizations. Who is involved in governance within the organization? What do they do? Who is in charge of managing the organization? You might certainly associate governance to the board of an organization and management to the managerial staff or the executive staff within an organization. The CEO, for example. In reality, everyone is involved in governance. Everyone is entitled to the principles of good governance in their work. They are entitled to organizational policies and to support better governance through their actions and behavior. But not everyone is setting the governance framework. Not everyone is choosing and deciding which rules the organizations should follow. Board members do. Board members should ideally not be involved in operational management to be able to focus on higher level decisions and strategic matters. CEO and managers are involved in operational management and also in implementing the strategic goal of the organization and leading people to do so. One principle of good governance is the separation of power between management and governance, so that those who make policies are not those who execute them. But in practice, it's not always possible to do so. Within small sport organizations, with few or no staff and a handful of volunteers, key individuals will likely be involved in both. One of the most influential authors on corporate governance, Bob Stricker, wrote that if management is about running a business, then governance is about seeing that it's run properly. So those are two different concepts, even though in sport they may be overlapping.